Alright guys, so in this video I will explain you guys the full adder, the truth table, define the function for the sum, okay? And if you guys want to know how to do this whole thing that I did in the part 1, so you guys can watch the part 1, the link is in the description below, or you can check out the playlist. Okay, so let's continue with this part. Okay, so here we're finding the sum and doing the k-map for the sum. So here we have 0 0 0, so 0 0 0 you're gonna look at in the table and write the sum. Okay, so that's 0, and then you have 0 0 1. Okay, 0 0 1, that's a 1. Okay, and next you have 0 0 1, so that's a 1. So 0 0 1, oops, sorry, 0 0 1, that's already done. The second one is done, and so we are at the third one. So 0 1 0, that's a 1. So 0 1 0, that's a 1, and then we have 0 1 1, that's a 0. Okay, and next we have 1 0 0, that's a 1, and 1 0 1, so 1 0 1 0 1, that's a 0, and then we have 1 1 1 1 1 1, that's a 1, and then we have 1 1 0, so 1 1 0, that's a 0. Okay, so that's how you're gonna fill it up. Once you have filled it up, our next step is to group them, but since you guys can see, I told you guys in the previous video, you cannot group them diagonally, so that's not possible. So you're only gonna group them individually like this, because like I said, you can only group them to 2 to the power of n, and here the n in this case can be 0, so 2 to the power of 0, so 1, so only grouping of 1. Okay, in this case. So let's go ahead and do this one. Okay, so we have the group 1 over here. So for group 1, the function would be a naught. We have a as a 0, b as 0, and c as 1, right? So that's a naught, b naught, c. Okay, a naught, b naught, and cn. For the second group, we have again a naught, b, and cn. A naught, b, cn. For the third group, what do we have? We have a as it is, and then we have b and c as not. B as c as not, and then we have 1 1 1 for the fourth group, so that's simply a, b, and c. And here you guys see you cannot go ahead and factor them, so these are good, so you can simply combine them and write it as a product, as a sum of products. So a b c n plus a b c n plus a b c n plus a b c. So this is going to be your answer for the sum. Oops, this has to be like b as well, right? Because it was like 1 0 1 0 0, so it's 1 a and b naught c naught. Okay, so this is the function that you have. Okay, so now you have for the sum, and you also have for the out. So we can basically do the diagram pretty easy now. Okay, so let's go ahead and do for the out. Okay, for the out, you have like 3 inputs, right? A, b, and c in. So you can write it like here, like a, b, and you have c. Okay, and these b and c are combined using the AND gate. Okay, so b and c you have them combined using the AND gate. Okay, b and c is done. Now a and c. Okay, so we have a and c. So the diagram is gonna look messy, but it's okay. A and c. Next we have, looks ugly. Okay, next we have a and b. So a and b. So you can put like here like this, a, and you can put the b input. And now you need to combine these 3 using the OR gate, right? Because there's a plus in between them. So that's how you're gonna do for the out. And next, for the sum, Okay, so we have A naught, B naught, and C. Okay, so we can put A, and if you want, like, you can put like here, and it's going to the knot like this, and then you can do like this. Okay, so you have like A naught over here, then you have B naught, and then you have C as it is, and combine using the AND gate, and then you have A naught, B, and C naught. Okay, so A naught just like this. Okay, you can just take it from here, A naught, and then for the B naught was this one, right? B naught, and then we have C naught. So let's go ahead and create a C naught. My diagram looks pretty ugly, but I'm just here to explain you guys, so guess it doesn't matter how ugly it looks. Okay, so we have A, B, C, N. Okay, B, C, N. So we are getting a knot A, knot B, and we're getting a knot C. How can I get the knot C? So where is it? It's here, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get the knot C, and we have only A. Okay, I'm being so messy at this point, but I guess it's okay. So now we have A, B, and C only. Okay, A, and then B, let's just put it from here, B, and then we have the C. Okay, and next we can combine these all together using the OR gate, because there is a there's the OR in front of them, which is combining them all together. So we can put the OR gate here, and that's for the sum. And this completes our ugly diagram for the full adder. If you want a better picture, let me put over here. So here, this is like a better picture of it. If you want a good picture, and then you can try redrawing it, because mine looks horrible. Okay, so that's how you're gonna do it, and you can check out the playlist for the next part. So the next one will be about the latches. So if you want, you can check out the playlist if you want to know more about the latches. Okay, until then, bye bye.